Hello, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Bookmas Day 4. And this is my new Booktuber tag. That's a mouthful. Let's get started. Hi, so as I said, my name is Crystal. I am from a small town in Canada, and I have actually been on YouTube for over 10 years now. I started my channel with doing reborn dolls, and had some other crafts on there, and I originally did it just to post reborns for customers, and I knew that I wanted to do a YouTube channel, but I didn't know if I wanted to do it my health journey or if I wanted to do continue with my dolls or crafts. And then fast forward to about 3 years ago, I started doing school, and then I did nothing for 3.5 years. I went to school nonstop, worked full-time nonstop. But then I finished school up here in May of this year, and I wanted to get back into reading books that I loved. And so this is where my BookTube channel started. I decided that I was going to go all in with it and do something that interested me. I've had a love of books since I was a child. So when did you start the channel? What are some unique things that you can bring? I bring I bring a lack of money. You wouldn't know by all the books I've been buying, but I do go after books that are on sale. I get books from the library. I have fallen in love with Book Outlet. It's fantastic. You can get some really cheap books on there. And I do library hauls. I like to do little library hauls. Sorry about that. My alarm just went off. I like to do little library hauls. And what am I most excited for? I'm excited to read. I'm excited to expand my knowledge of different genres of books. I have bought all these books, and now I look around and I'm so excited to just sit in my library and read and not be forced to read textbooks or books that I have to read. It's ones that I want to pick. I'm very much a mood reader. Why do you love reading? I've loved reading since I was a child, reading my mom's Harlequin romance books. I didn't read kids' books. I read my mom's Harlequin romance books, which I probably should not have been allowed to, but that is where my love of reading started. There's just something about escaping into another world, leaving your problems behind, and falling in love with book boyfriends or screaming and yelling at book people. I have always had an interest in writing as well. I'm a freelance writer at the moment, as well as a freelance tutor and teacher, and I've always had a love of writing and reading. When did I start reading? I started reading, as I said, when I was a young child. I read my mom's romance books. I've read my whole life. I actually would get in trouble as a child on purpose so that I could be sent to my room and I could read. until my sister realized what I was doing, and then I was in real trouble. What book got me into reading? I have, as I've said, I've always had a love of reading, but the book that got me into reading after I was out of school was it's over there, The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. My husband got me all three of them actually, and wow. It was my first 5-star read. I loved The Housemaid. And so that got me into actually the thriller genre as well, because I grew up with romance, and so I'm trying to expand my genres into romantasy, thriller. I have not done any horror yet, but I'm really pushing myself out of my comfort zone. What kind of books do I like to read? I'm just jabbering on answering all these. As of right now, I'm still very much a romance girl. I love my trashy romances, but I do like wolf shifters, vampires. I'm finished up Fourth Wing, so I'm really enjoying that kind of fantasy. Romantasy. I want to push myself more in the new year into literary fiction and maybe some horror, but we'll see. Where do I read? I read in bed at night when I should be sleeping. I read in my library here. I read downstairs with my dogs on my lap. I read anywhere I can. What does your book collection look like? I am slowly adding to my book collection. I'm going to have a video in the early new year of my whole TBR. And so I have a feeling that my husband's getting me quite a few books for Christmas. So I will have a end of the year book haul as well after Christmas. Challenges to overcome. Having time to read. I have the strangest schedule. My day starts about 3 a.m. and ends at 6 o'clock at night. So that I'm able to sleep and get up for 3 a.m. I teach children overseas, and so my day starts early, unfortunately. But some nights I am up late reading on my Kindle. And so, concluding thoughts. So I look forward to the new year with all my books. I might end up having a book ban on. I have a very small library here, and in order to fit all my books, I am getting rid of some. I will have a video on a book unhaul. I hope that you have gotten to know me better. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. I love replying to your guys' comments. And welcome to my little channel. I enjoy making videos for you, and I look forward to the new year when I can make some more. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.